Morning, June 11th, 2023. This is somewhat of a special day for me because 2 years ago, our company closed its doors, and 2 years ago today, June 11th, was my last day. They gave us our walking papers. I was actually the last one there. I helped finish cleaning up the plant, the property, and actually had a chance to deliver the keys to the new owners because they sold the property. But that was 2 years ago, so I had a big choice there to. I was 4 months short. Let me see, June. Yeah, I was 4 months short of 40 years of service. So I had a decision to make: either find another job, which I had offers, because of my experience in the safety and environmental arena, or retire, which I had been preparing for, I want to say 8-9 years, like in total, like really focusing. Of course, I've been saving since I started working there, and I've been preparing, and but really started focusing on retiring. The goal was to retire at 59 and a half, depending on where the market was at, and 401ks, and IRAs and all that stuff. So anyway, after almost 40 years, nearly 40 years, they a year and a half before that, they decided to sell the company, and then under the new, actually 2 years before that, we decided to sell the company. Actually, our division, which was made up of about 10, 11 plants, and we went from being a public company to a private company, and then our new company, our new formed company, decided to close down our plant, and that's how it came to be. So then I had a decision: should I retire? That's technically 4 years early. If I wanted to collect Social Security at 62, but the goal's always been to collect at 65. But anyway, if I wanted to collect at 62, I was 4 years early. Anyway, so here we are. I decided not to go to work, and every now and then I get asked to do little projects, nothing big, but make it fun. But I opted to retire, and so far so good. It's planned out. My wife was gonna work one more year this year. We had to pay some taxes this year, so she opted to help us out and work one more year. But even that is shifting because she's had her sciatica and all that good stuff. Not to make a long story, but anyway, we were planning for her to work all the way to the end of this year, and then both of us would be retired, and then see what the future holds for us. Hoping traveling would be the thing. We're ready to travel, but anyway, hoping she gets better. So here I am on Sunday, my recovery run, and like I said, my recovery run, and gonna go for 5 miles. That's the typical goal on a Sunday, and then that's it. Call it a day. Went to a graduation party, double graduation party yesterday. Pretty fun, good food, family's always a bonus, and just chilled, had a good one. But anyway, want to make sure that keep things in perspective. One thing I do, it took about a year, but I want to say a year and a half. I was talking about my retirement, and I wasn't sure if I was like retired. You don't like know that up here. You just like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna go back to work. I'm not looking for a job. And I had some nice little offers. I had an offer to go to Texas. We have 2 plants in Texas. Actually, we have like 3 plants in Texas, but 2 of them predominantly were interested in my services. But I'm past that point, that I didn't want to relocate. I I didn't want to start over. So I don't know, maybe you're around this age group, maybe you understand how that feels. But I wasn't interested in that. And they were great offers, and it would have been great to continue to work for the same company and reach my 40 years, but didn't have it in me and didn't want to try to go through the motions, you know. So anyway, I decided to retire, and apparently everything's working out. I have some investments that are paying some dividends, so that's helping. My wife working is helping, and then we have some renters that are helping us with, you know, like a third of the bills and stuff like that. The third of the, you know, they opted to pay us. They offered to pay us an amount, and it's good for them. It's cheap for them, and it works for us, and it helps. You know, that way we don't have to drain all our savings and everything. So, but anyway, here I am, about to turn 60 this coming week. And I've been unemployed. Let's call it unemployed. Let's not call it retired. But anyway, just wanted to say that I finally feel like I desensitized from that position that I had about, am I retired? Am I not retired? Am I retiring? Do I still want to work? Finally feel cleansed. I'm like, I'm happy with my place. You know, not that I'm not working, because I did enjoy working. As a matter of fact, every time I get a little project, I enjoy doing it. I take my time, and I'm selective. You know, it's not like I'm looking for every project that I can get my hands on. But anyway, you know, I did 2 bathrooms. I did a washroom, put in some windows, do drywall, texturing, a little bit of electrical, not a lot. I know a little bit of the basics, just enough to be dangerous. Tile flooring, remove flooring, put new subfloors. Take out old windows, aluminum windows, reframe them, size them to the new window, close it up, all that good stuff. Don't do stucco yet, don't do finished work like that. But mostly interior. So anyway, if you have holes or anything, you know, I could do those. Have holes in your walls. Anyway, but